If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto back with another Vechain update. Now, since the last video, nothing has changed. We are still trapped between this key level of support and key level of resistance. Now, if we want to get that continuation with a move of, I think, over or almost 200% up until 9 cents, we need to continue to hold this support, but actually break through this level of resistance. This is where the reversal wave would be created once we push through this level, about 3.5 cents, and then we would target all of these as technical targets, with the final one being at 6.5 cents. But if I scale out to the 5-day time frame, just use the weekly, no difference, to be honest. Maybe some signals might occur earlier on this chart than the weekly, but we can see a huge double bottom that took the whole of, well, there you go, May 2022. And then we're only really breaking out here in December 2023, coming back for support January 2024. So multi-year accumulation zone, looking to break out of the range high. We have done so. And then with that, falling back to the previous resistance, now a support. And that's why it's so key for us to hold that purple box, which you already saw on the daily time frame. That is this area right over here. And while we are holding it support, we have the chances of breaking the higher end. Now, of course, this could all be bearish. The patterns that are setting up at the moment, if this level of support is lost, is a head and shoulders pattern. So we really need to be careful with that. I'm going to show you the technical target to the downside very briefly. Can you see below the 200 EMA? What we tend to picture the 200 EMA as is the bottom of the uptrend, right? So this target is actually below that point. Could it be that we validate it, lose the support, actually hit the 200, and that might be it, and then we reclaim the level, invalidating any further downside? Could it be that we're going to push completely through and change this uptrend into a downtrend, and this is our top signal? So it's all going to be we just need to let it play out, essentially, and then we can only prepare for all the scenarios. So while we are holding that purple area of support, while we are still above the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern, then that case is not happening. And if we manage to break through this key level of resistance from where we are right now, reclaiming the 20 and then the golden pocket, you're forming a double bottom pattern over here. So yes, it is correct in thinking there is a bearish pattern on the chart right now. However, it's not yet valid. So it means that the target will not be in play as of now. If we go ahead and lose this area, we're going towards the target. Could the 200 EMA stop us reaching the target? That is a possibility. We can see here in the past, we started to lose these key levels of support, but the 200 EMA allowed us to reclaim all of them, continuing in the uptrend. So are we above the 200 EMA as of now? Yes. This purple layer of support, which is, remember, the 5-day time frame, double bottom neckline that's taken 2 years to form pretty much, and we're just sitting at it as support. We've also seen a bullish cross on the 5-day. Imagine if you see a weekly bullish cross, you would say that's a bull market. So equally on this time frame is pretty much the same thing. It just might occur quicker or earlier, than the weekly time frame bullish cross for the bull market. But it's here on the 5-day. We've broken through the 2 key levels of resistances. We broke out the range. We just, again, had a fake out over here, topping out essentially at the 200 EMA. And then we're falling back to the key level of support. That must hold at all costs. And then the next layer of defense would be the 55 if this doesn't actually hold up. And that would be where your head and shoulders target would actually end. And then in turn, even if we go meet the target, we're going to reverse from that point, reclaim all those levels, and continue to that 9 cent technical target, which comes out of this double bottom over here, going from the lowest point to the range high, putting it, well, actually to the actual range high, putting it to there, putting it on the breakout, targeting 9 cents. And that is actually, if we look at the high over here that we're trapped under, the next high once we break through this level and flip into support is right over there. And that is also our technical target anyway. So very important now that we look for support, whether that's in this purple box that I've shown you now on the daily time frame earlier, or we do actually push down and meet the head and shoulders patterns target, which would take us to that 5-day 55. As long as that all holds, we will eventually go and rally back up. But again, with no loss of the purple box, you're not going to validate that target of the head and shoulders down to here. And so with that, as long as this is holding, we could just be pumping from this location. And again, on the daily time frame, the pattern to send us up higher is this potential double bottom forming right now. So the bearish cross hasn't happened on the daily. This means we can actually form an EMA repel. Can you see how they're almost crossing over? We're trying to invalidate that. The only way is pumping above, confirming the 20 as support, confirming the golden pocket as support around 3.5 cents, and then we're onwards and upwards to 6 cents and then 9 cents afterwards. We can easily avoid any dumps, just need to hold this support and then reclaim the golden pocket, and we're out of here. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share so we can hit 8K as quick as possible. If you want to get educated, I can 10x your learning curve. I have multiple things in place. I've been teaching for over 4 years, well over 100 students, whether that's through the Discord community, the ebook, the course, or the one-to-one mentorship plan. Use the links in the description of this video to private message me on Twitter. Follow me there anyway, and I'll see more of you in the community. Cheers. I've got a whole bunch of educational content, and over here on the website you can see loads of other people taking action recently. If you want to get educated, simply scroll underneath the video, click take action or Linktree, and click the option that you want to read more about, or private message me on Twitter. Let's start off with the ebook. This is where you can take action on my ebook, teaches the exact strategy. Head over to the membership level if you want to become a Discord channel member, where you have access to 2 weekly group mentorship calls, or if you want to take action on my 6-hour long pre-recorded course, there's an offer here, and you do get Discord chat for 2 months totally free. Here is my beginner one-to-one mentorship plan, which includes 3 hours of my one-to-one help, the course, and 2 months free in the chat. And there are some other plans here for 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. Use the links down below to private message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website using one of these links to take action. Cheers.